It's 11 minutes past 1 on Monday the 7th of November. And that can mean only one thing, that it's time for today's journey. Wait. Yeah, fine. It can still be, we can still call it that, right? It's time for the journey home and the Biscuit Reviews with me, your host, Edward C. Lewis. Yay! Just to let you know, a little bit of news, a little bit of... just to tell you a little bit about something. Hello, by the way. Hello, hi there, hey there, whoa, hey. Can you all hear me? I'm working off a different setup today. I only have the one screen, so I'm confused about what's happening here. So what's going on here? We've got Matt Florian's at the door. We're streaming live at the moment. What are you doing here, Matt? We're on live. We're on my Biscuit Review live stream. Do you want to come in and say hello? Everybody, hi. It's Matthew Florian's lead audio designer. Is that?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's.
I'm always very, you know, people's. Oh, just audio designer.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So just an audio designer. How you doing?
Good.
Why are you
just walking in?
Why are you joining me? Why are you?
I'm just saying.
Hi. You can come and sit. If you want to sit down, you can come and have a chat with the guys.
I do need to have a bit of lunch.
Yeah.
Outer space lunch.
Just really quickly.
Hi.
Put that microphone on.
Put that microphone on.
Shuffle on in here.
Hello.
We've got a surprise guest. I was just explaining how actually, whichever way you want, don't worry too much about it.
Yeah, of course.
I was just explaining that I've returned home. I've made it home on my journey home.
I read that.
And I've now got to sell my data. And I was just explaining how today, because we're setting up for the Planet Coaster streams later on. I'm currently only working on one screen. I usually have two screens, and I can see exactly what's going on. So right now I'm a bit out of my comfort zone. And then now you've turned up as well.
Ooh,
so just 2 minutes. So 2 minutes of your time.
Yes.
Any questions for Matthew? Pillhead in the chat says, "Hey Matt, the audio is fab."
Oh yes, it's such an amazing team.
It is.
I mean, Joe is lead on it,
yeah.
And Duncan and Ross and Paula, they're all doing such an amazing job on it. I'm just, yeah. But it's the whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
The whole thing is just, I don't know. I just love being in that space. Just love starting it up and just enjoying that whole kind of the way the GUI works, the way you've got these kind of motor movements with graphics coming up and sounds. It's just a great place to be in.
Yeah, it is. You're working on Planet Coaster a lot more at the moment, aren't you? Currently, how's that going? I know that you are.
Yeah, it's going
busy.
very, very well. It's such a cool game to work on. They're so different too. I've now been lucky enough to have worked on 2 games I'm actually playing myself. That doesn't happen very often.
No, absolutely.
We're very lucky here at Frontier.
No, it's so true. We were talking about it yesterday on the stream, because I was streamed on Saturday, and we did so much. We were so much talking about how lucky we are as a community team as well, because it's so easy to evangelize and be excited about 2 games that are so great.
That's such a great community too.
Yeah.
And, you really, it's kind of this great balance between enthusiasm and feedback and helping us make this game even better, and it's just amazing.
So somebody says, audio, can the UDC get a German accent station traffic control?
I don't know. German accents are very hard to come by, and it's not always sure that we do the right accents. So
it's definitely
someday.
It's definitely not that one, that's for sure. We actually have, on today's Biscuit Review, we have a Dutch biscuit that we're going to review. I don't have any tea currently, so we can't unfortunately begin the Biscuit Review now. I could do an impromptu one right now, and then you can go and get your lunch. It's up to you.
So it's a pre-biscuit lunch,
which we don't usually do. We don't usually mix
I
it
don't
up.
usually do that.
All right. Well, let's not do that.
What are they? I'd like to have a look. Is that okay?
This is a spoiler.
No,
we usually don't spoil it.
I'll just have a look for. Oh, those are nice.
Are they nice?
No, that's not bad.
Well, maybe
so the viewers will have something to look forward to.
Yeah. Anyway, are there any audio metrics that can be applied to biscuitry? That's a strange thing to say. Also, really quickly, apparently on the other day when I was turning in the exploration data, it wasn't working properly, and we were getting some weird add-ups, but apparently it has all been added to the system correctly, and my numbers and the money that I sold, I've not lost any data, and apparently it should be working now, and apparently it was working then, it's just displaying incorrectly.
Okay.
But I've got pages and pages to sell, so I'm going to have to carry on clicking away, Can you read this?
Of course I can.
So
yeah.
everybody,
What are we
ask
talking about?
Matt any questions. Audio designer on Planet Coaster and Elite Dangerous previously.
Biscuit crunch. You know, you had those Cafe Noirs.
Mm.
They were really, really
They were
good.
very
They
good.
have a very good crunch to
They're
them.
very, very good biscuit.
Yes. What are we talking about? Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
You got some great turnout on these flights that you do. So you're back in.
I'm back. I made it to the bubble.
Nobody tried to kind
Nobody checked. Well, we went in private group,
of.
which is kind of cheating slightly. But can you imagine? Can you
Seriously?
imagine?
Well, that space is.
But I was
hard.
out in sick. I was out for 8 months.
I know.
8 months of data isn't worth. That's not worth a video game or like me being all like, oh, well, you know. Yeah,
I kind
anyway.
of love that this game gives you the option to do. I know there's a lot of people talk about it. You have to always be in open, or you have to play in private. But
Ranger, I'm a ranger now.
nice.
So
Look
good.
at that. Look at that.
Yes.
What are you flying currently?
This is an Asp Scout. So not even the Explorer. I went all the way out there
Great
to Beagle Point
sounds.
and all the way back.
Jim did that.
Did you?
didn't he?
I was going to say I don't know. Did you do that
I know
one?
Jim did the original one. I don't know
Okay.
if Duncan or Ross did a kind of a treatment of the.
Somebody asks you what sound are you most proud of?
What sound?
And that's somebody from Planet Coaster, so
really?
they might want to.
Oh, do we need to?
wanna
In
hear
Dutch.
Planet
So,
Coaster stuff, yeah.
Het kan in het Nederlands ook nog. Sorry, I said it. I could do it in Dutch as well. But
Yeah, go for it. Do it in Dutch. Do
No,
it.
no, no, that would be. It's so hard to sound you're most proud of. It's like, what sound do I remember? Planet Coaster currently has over 9,000 sounds in it.
Whoa!
So how am I going to say what's. And Elite Dangerous kind of probably double that.
Really?
Probably, yeah. Well,
Jeez.
you've got a team of 4 people making
Wow.
sounds and stuff. It's definitely the most complex, sprawling thing I've ever seen, the Elite Dangerous Wise project. It's really. There is so much going on behind the scenes.
So
that
pick
you don't
one.
yeah, pick one.
Pick one. That's not what the question was.
No, exactly. It's not a single sound, but it's a sequence of sounds, a capital ship appearing. I mean, the very first thing would always be the Sidewinder. Just when I first came on the
It's a
project.
lovely sounding thing.
It is, but it's just, it's not a sound. It's an approach. It's a philosophy about what a ship does in space. Because there's no sound in space. That's the first thing. So we chose to not do that because it's boring. And you've got this modern technology. It looks at space around you. It looks at how atoms vibrate and wavelengths and combines that into good feedback as a pilot. I can hear where things are. And the thing is, space, it's all kind of massive and vast, isn't it? Here on Earth, you've got trees, you've got the ground. All of this gives you a sense of movement, of going in a certain direction. And we thought the sound has to be that. The sound has to be the trees and the roads and everything you can't see in space because it's all vast and black. So that's what the sound is doing. It's giving you feedback. Are you going up? Are you going down? Are you going slow or fast? That's what the sound is doing. And the fact that Joe, the lead audio designer, nailed that with the Sidewinder. It makes it my favorite sound in the game. Everything derives from that. But capital ships appearing, that is...
Yeah, it's like a. Yeah, it's
And
a
I've
really
heard some
nice sound.
stuff that they're working
Oh,
on.
look,
It's
the
going to be
first
some
discoveries.
Ooh, nice.
I'm about to. Well,
I like that sound too, by the way. Duncan did a great job
On
those
the-
things. The kind of first discovery that's
oh, we need to hear it. I can't because we've got the sound down on here. Unfortunately, I hope everyone can hear it at home. Can everyone hear the sound at home as well? Anyway, lots of things. Someone says, "Got to love the Wilhelm scream." No
Oh,
film's
of
complete
course.
without the Wilhelm
I
scream.
don't think there's a Wilhelm scream in this, but
In Elite, there's no Wilhelm scream. There should be.
No, maybe someone
actually,
sneaked one
I
in.
was
You never
doing
know,
some. I was doing some. I can't. All right.
Do people know what it's on Wikipedia?
We're gonna. Wilhelm scream
Yeah.
is like a. I mean,
It's a
I would
classic,
say
isn't
to
it?
do one, but cover up your microphone. It's like a. It's a real loud shriek of like
Yeah.
but like quite short and sharp.
Mhm.
Wah!
Yeah,
Like,
it's like this.
wah! It's got like
to
almost
it.
like a. Wah! It's like almost. There's almost creature-like, dinosaur-like to it. There's something about it that seems. Anyway,
I think originally it's somebody being grabbed by an alligator.
is that right?
I think that's.
Oh,
the
I've seen the
original-
video.
Yes.
We're just about to hit 20 million credits, by the way. So that's how many.
wow.
So I started this on 1 million credits, and this is so. But I mean, it's 8 months worth of data.
And,
So
and
I'm sorry.
playing every single break, right?
Most breaks. I mean, the people at home, regular viewers, will know that I tried to do as many as I could.
Uh-huh.
That's why it took 8 months because I couldn't. But I said I always promised that I would stream every single jump that I do. So,
Wow.
so when I got, do you know what I mean? So I took too long with it. and I got too far into it, and I was like, well, I've made this commitment now.
Yeah.
I've said I'm going to stream every single jump that I'm going to do in this trip, so now I have to do it. So like, at times when I'm sitting at home and I'm like, well, I really wish I could play Elite Dangerous right now, but I've got to be streaming it. Like, I can't play without streaming. Anyway, yes.
So you also still play it at home when you get home?
I used to.
And then this happened.
And then this happened. Now I'm actually genuinely excited because I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing more at home in between because I want to. Because I'm not. This won't put me to elite exploration. I think it'll put me close to it, but I'll still probably need another 60 million credits. But now I can just do more of a focused jumping and exploring certain areas to get that.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it works. I don't know. Hi,
Ship
Doc
Creek,
Avenger.
yeah,
Who are
that's
you?
amazing. I think, if I'm correct about the Ship Creek, I think that's Joe's garage at his parents' house.
Is that right?
Yeah. And
Wait, what?
The garage door, it made this amazing sound, so I think he just started working with the garage door and
shaking it around.
And of
that's
course
the
he does a
creaking
lot
of the ship.
more. I think part of the Ship Creek
so good, isn't he?
is that and lots
I just walk past his room every time. He's literally across there in the other room, and I walk past every single time, and I just see it. I'm like, "What are you working?" It's like, it's like, what?
Absolutely. It's always
It's amazing.
when I was still sitting here, you could always hear Joe do something, and as a sound designer, I'm of course really interested in how is he going to approach this problem, and you hear the sounds he's making. It's like that will never work. And then he works on it and works on it more and works on it more, and it's always something completely original because of that. Because he chooses he chooses a way of solving an audio problem that isn't obvious.
Okay.
And that's I
And it
think
creates
why
a
Elite
unique
sounds.
outcome.
That's
Right.
why Elite sounds so good. I think because of that.
Cool. Demonaroth has a question up here. He's a very talented pianist, as we learnt this week, and he was sending us
nice.
lots of his audio files that he's been doing video game themes for us. And he says, "What DAWs are used most at Frontier? Is that something we can answer?"
Yeah, of course we can. We use Cubase a lot, which I think you'll know. Vegas is used, and SoundForge, of course. Those two go very well together.
I use Reaper.
I need to start learning to use Reaper because
Good
Reaper
free bit
looks
of-
awesome.
Yeah.
The way you can export files and
Yes.
the matrix on it, it gets very detailed now. Sorry,
No,
we're geeking
it's-
out.
I do because I do
Reaper-
my podcast stuff, and that's where we edit it all in there. I used to use Audacity. It's a free piece of software, but it's like
Audacity's
something
great.
But it feels
For
like it's from the 90s still.
Well,
It
the
hasn't
interface,
really.
yeah, that's true. And Reaper, but still, I really need to dive into it because it looks awesome.
All right. What about Sanchez Man? Will we ever see him? Who's Sanchez Man? Weirdly, that's my Xbox gamer tag, so I don't know where
Is
he's.
it?
I don't know where he's got that from.
Okay,
Unless he's.
you get some new fans now, I'm sure.
Or Jack Din says Audacity.
Audacity.
How be so audacious? All right. How do you come up with new engine sounds, or how did you when you were back working? What ships did you work on?
I worked on the Empire ships.
Oh,
So that was really
ladies
fun
and
to do.
gentlemen.
Yeah. How do you do that? With the Empire, I thought that they needed to be a little more luxurious because the Sidewinder is very utilitarian. So it uses all these kind of clunky mechanical sounds. And for the Empire ones, I went to glass and voice as a first thing.
Glass and voice.
So manipulated voices or synthesized voices and glass-like things, and manipulate them long enough until they become kind of streams. And once we've got really nice streams that loop very well, we use all this data from the game engine, like is your ship pitching? Is there any stress on it? What are the G-forces? And we use those to manipulate those sounds in real time. So the mix always changes dependingly. And I think I also combined like 3 supercars, an American, a German, and an Italian one.
Did you get sound from...
we got those from libraries.
You get those from the libraries.
I wish we could just
Go out,
go outside and say,
yeah.
we need a Ferrari.
We need to spend a day riding a Ferrari
Yeah,
around.
it's absolutely necessary. That would be fun.
We don't know about, unfortunately, the 3D modelling software, unfortunately, we can't answer that, or not us two, at least sitting here right now, sorry. But
No.
I'm sure it's a very good one. Is it Maya? Do I use Maya?
Well, we do use Maya as well. Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
I don't know. Great. So everybody, thank you for joining me, and thank you very much, by the way. I've finally recovered from this weekend's absolutely epic 7-hour stream that I did on Saturday to make it back home. And now we're turning in the data, and it seems to be we're getting quite a good little haul, selling pages worth 658,000.
You're the
658,000.
first to discover it.
Oh yeah,
That is
look at all
so
these
cool.
things.
How
Come
much
on.
of the universe is
Come on.
discovered now?
Like
Sorry, universe,
0.2%, something very, very
That is
ridiculous.
so amazing.
It'll basically will never Like at this rate, it'll never. It's like 700,000 years before we.
Oh,
it's something
absolutely,
ridiculous.
yeah. Which is also kind of there's still that combination of rings and light and surfaces that is completely unique.
And there's getting more, which is being added in for them to discover as well, rather than just trying to search everything. It's never going to happen, which is good. Look at all these.
Let's see what else I see.
33 sounds. My name's on loads of stars out there now.
It is.
So many stars with my name on it.
Yep.
Commander Easy Lewis. A day of clicking. That's right, Glenzark. I'm going to probably do some of it off camera because otherwise it will be a boring stream to watch if we just keep doing these more and more and more. Although having you here has been a lovely surprise, but also you've assisted me because I'm just clicking buttons.
Yes,
first
you are. Yes,
so by being here,
great job. Look at that mouse map.
It's so bad, isn't it?
That is a worn ship. That looks great.
The problem with this mouse and this mouse, look at it. It's like I'm using because I usually would use this stuff.
Yeah, this looks. It's
a bit more pro. You can hold that up to the camera if you want. It's the Rat 3.
That looks what this is.
You can see it there. Look, the Rat 3.
Yeah, that's very, very. Does it have like weights on it and stuff?
I don't know what it has.
It's
pretty good. It's very smooth.
Yeah,
it's very good mouse.
Looks like a little spaceship.
I'm not really an
on its
expert
own
about
right.
mouse. Wonderful. Not a good place to start dating. A good rep for well-paid missions later. I know Hangus Pankus. I get it. Look. It's just the first place that I landed.
Really?
Yeah.
You remember that?
This is the first place I landed. No. I mean like. Literally the first place we could find to get back to.
Oh, okay.
Because we were just trying to get there and sell the data as fast as possible because I'm.
Yeah, you don't.
And then we're going to do like a victory lap to somewhere else in open play with all the
okay.
people here can get involved in
Nice.
and shoot me probably.
No, that's not what people do first, right?
Isn't
they
it?
ask questions.
Ask
they
questions,
try
then
to
shoot later.
communicate,
Oh, yeah, okay.
empathy, try and evolve to the level of that what is being researched.
Yeah.
Or do they do all the researching with beam weapons?
That's what they do.
Oh.
Sorry, ignore that. That's a private message.
Ooh.
Hey, Corpse, how you doing? Are you outside? I bet he's outside waiting for me. Well, it's going to be a while, mate. It's probably not going to finish by the end of the stream either, to be honest. If Matt can stick around for another 15 minutes, you can do that biscuit review. I know it's lunchtime,
It is
and you've just
lunchtime.
dedicated your entire lunchtime. You can go if you want.
I do need to. I do
go.
need to also.
You're probably supposed to be meeting someone, having a conversation.
Well, I was updating the audio booth to do a Planet Coaster playthrough,
so you've
but I
got
like
actual
Planet Coaster in space. That's kind of
okay.
nice kind
Bring
of.
it in here. We'll get it on the stream now,
Oh
Jacob.
yeah,
Let's not
sure.
do that.
Let's not mix the IPs up
Yeah.
because everybody will be confused.
Draco's in my instance now. Yay! Almost outside. Great.
So everybody is going to play Planet Coaster, right? Just slightly away from flying a spaceship. You're all going to get some time to play Planet Coaster.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
sure, right?
Maybe, you should. If you want to get involved in the beta, you can head over to Steam right now and purchase the Thrill Seeker edition, which will get you access to the beta, which is on Wednesday.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a day after.
Tomorrow is that the beta comes out, and that's going to have most of the content for the release, which is 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, not even 2 weeks later. Like literally 9 days later. It's November the 17th. 10 days. 10 days into the launch of Planet Coaster.
And it's such a cool game.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's going to be so much
really,
fun
really
seeing
good.
what people will do with it. We have some nice surprises for it too still. Things that aren't on the announced list yet.
Yeah. Oh, good. Well, we've got a stream tonight. YouTube.com/PlanetCoaster/live. We're streaming and we're showing off quite a lot of the features coming in the beta, which is going to be good. That's Bo who's presenting that one.
Oh, somebody's a rabbit. That's always fun.
Yeah, that's of course the fatal rabbit who's a rabbit.
Well, rabbits are kind of fatal creatures, aren't they? They're kind of nature's little joke.
So you said about the arrival of the capital ships.
Oh yes.
What about Planet Coaster? What's your favourite thing you've worked on of that?
Ooh, I absolutely love the work they done on the mascots. They sound so much fun. There is the work on King Coaster. He's just amazing. He always cracks me up. Whenever I'm in the park and I hear "Hey-oh" at someone, it's like wow. And the music, the music is just beautiful.
Which Jim Guthrie
has done, and J.J. Ibsen. They've done a great job on the kind of the music, and a lot of that is going in now because they've only heard the one theme.
Nobody's heard yet.
A lot of extra
and
music.
That's the stuff that excites me about that. That's the stuff when you're building, it's playing, it's contextual, and which no one has seen any of that. So as soon as people start playing it, and a feel, and it just gives it a feel. the game suddenly feels more together just because of the audio work on
does
it.
do that, doesn't
And
it?
then you've got stuff like that aside from the ride jingles, the shop jingles. Can I do one from
Of
a
course.
voice?
Do you have one here?
Which no, I'm going to sing it.
Oh, did you do one?
I did one of them. But Ross did the other one. Ross did this one. This isn't a leak because it was out there yesterday in one of the screenshots.
I did see loads of shops
called Just a Memento.
Just a Memento.
So do you know what the Just a Memento track is? Because I don't know if it was approved by. Because I might just sing something now that isn't actually used.
Well, I know what's in game, but it's hard to keep track of what
Right.
actually. I know what we did.
I'll just sing something.
Just sing something.
And then if it's wrong, and if you go, we didn't use that one.
Go ahead.
It's like
live.
yeah, just a memento, yeah, just a memento, yeah, and it's just very
That
catchy.
should
and
just
silly.
keep going while you're
it just
clicking away.
loops forever. And then there was also there's like a guitar riff. It's like ba 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 da 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 da. Gulpy, and then and you can hear me in there going Gulpy.
There's a whole crowd going
Yeah.
Gulpy crazy.
Yeah,
it's so
good.
Gulpy is
You
such a
should-
great character.
should check
I love
that
him. He's
out.
like a big puppy.
Yeah, he is. Anyway, sorry.
Sorry, we went off piste there,
A
all
little
the way
bit.
down
I
to
mean,
Planet Coaster.
there is no pieced here.
in space.
In
There's
space.
no piece in space.
In space, no one can hear you pieced. No one can hear you ski. Yes.
Okay. I'm glad I'm here to know these things.
Yuri got an Oski, surprised you're an open and not care-bearing. Oh, come on. You're not allowed to have little arguments here. This is the sweetest chat ever. They're always so lovely. So I'm assuming Yuri got an Oski is he's being coy. He's having a little laugh.
No, yeah, please.
Hello, Revian.
Well-
That's Howard, by the way. Oh, sorry, probably shouldn't say that.
Play
Sorry.
it back. Play it back.
Hey, Revian. That's it.
Great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, still turning in data. I'm just about to pass 32 million, which means I've made at least 30 million from my journey to Beagle Point, which is good. Like, it's good. This is the first time I've ever actually had real credits that I've worked with, that I've actually made, like, in-game. So, when I mean real, I started off with 1 million, and I had enough to get an ASP Scout and and get me to Beagle Point and back. But I never a large amount of money like this, so this is quite exciting for me.
How does that feel? Because you've been out there, right, for months and months.
Yeah.
And now you get your first station, you get your first NPCs again.
Because I've obviously played the game a lot with the Galactic Intern account and the live stream accounts and stuff like that. And so I've seen a lot
you've
of the
always
games
had people
still.
around you,
Yeah.
sort of.
So so it doesn't feel. It's a shame. I reckon I feel. It's a shame because when I saw it, because I care about this ship more than I care about the live streaming ships, because I can do whatever I want with them. I've got the admin tools.
Oh yeah. No, it doesn't.
But no, that doesn't. Yes. What are you talking about? It's all done legitimately. But with this, it's my ship. This is the one I kind of had before I started working here at Frontier over 2 years ago now, and this is the one I started playing the Sidewinder and had no idea what I was doing on, and trying to rotate around and learning how to do all that stuff, and getting killed repeatedly and running out of fuel and all those sorts of things, and not knowing how to trade. And I still don't know how to trade. We're going to do that next after.
Oh, cool. Are you getting some help from the community, or is it another ad? Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna. They helped me with this. They helped me get out to Beagle Point. If it wasn't for Shan, who's in chat all the time.
Hello, Shan.
If it wasn't for him, I would have got lost right by Beagle Point. I nearly gave up a few times because I went out, because I was supposed to be there by a certain time for a live stream, and I went out the wrong way along the inside of the Galactic. There's like a strip.
You have to cross the
There's a very narrow, also, which I nearly couldn't make across if it wasn't for Jumponium, as they call it, FSD boosts with certain materials. Then I wouldn't have made it. But there were some very hairy moments, and I was so close to giving up a few times. And if it wasn't for Shan helping me out and steering me back around and giving me routes plotted, I wouldn't have done it. So the same thing. I'm sure we'll do the same thing when we've. They're incredible.
I mean, because it's not just like a road that you're taking, right? It's roads upon roads stacked in three dimensions, and you're going up and you're going down, and you sort of know where you're going. It's just mind-bogglingly vast.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And it was just that I would go the wrong way out, and I think I went out about 8 hours in the wrong direction, so I had to turn back. But I did on 16 hours onto my trip, and then I went up across, and the same thing happened on the way back as well, where I did like about 4 or 5 hours, and then I had to go back around.
We need a space GPS. Take a left here.
I know, right?
Well, you have.
We do.
Yes, exactly.
Ed, sorry I couldn't be here for Rival High Family Stuff Saturday. No problem, everyone. Kenobi, thanks very much for joining us and being here now today. We're joined here by Matthew Florence, audio designer.
Longer.
Just for a few minutes. Hey, look, no, you know what? I will put you out of your misery and I'll tell you to leave now.
Thank you.
It's nice, and thank you for
joy.
work on Elite Dangerous.
For jumping in.
No, it was awesome. Everybody, please throw up your hands and your salutes in the chat for Matthew Florence.
And the entire Elite team.
Yeah, and those guys too.
Well,
and the Planet Coaster team.
You're doing an amazing job.
I don't do anything.
I love actually.
I'm here eating biscuits on a live stream like an idiot. That's all I do.
Yeah, but you do it in your free time.
That's
and
true.
That says something.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you could have just had a lunch.
I could. I haven't eaten yet.
And instead, you're here.
Yeah.
So that's really awesome.
Awesome. There we go. Like people throwing up their the sevens in their hands in the chat. Lovely stuff.
Cool.
What are you saying?
Well, enjoy your biscuits.
Will do. You're jealous, aren't you? I'll bring some through for you.
I'm jealous. I was jealous about your cafe noirs too.
Well, you had some of those. I brought some of those to you.
I did, and they were amazing.
All right. Well, thanks, Matt.
So they're paid for my next spaceship, obviously.
Yeah.
Fly safe.
Thanks, mate. See you soon. Good luck with the release.
Thank you.
I'm sure it's gonna be great.
Bye.
Wonderful. Matthew Florence there. Just stopping in. That's the kind of show we have here. And the Biscuit review. Also, you might notice that the resolution is slightly lower on the game today. It's because I'm working off one screen, so I have to have everything minimized, so it's running at 1280 720. Because it doesn't really matter, because all I'm doing is clicking a sell page button. But hey, we're about to approach 36 million, which means we've made 34 million. Is that right? I don't even know. This is about a crazy town. What Matt is back. What you lost? What you lost? Oh, your coat. It's all right. You can come round here. Thanks. It's great. But yeah, so we're approaching. So we're just about to sell another 387,000. Yeah, we've just gone over 36 million. So that's 34 point something mil that we've made. It's incredible. Hey, non-community guy, when do we get a sell all option for expiration data? He is not a non-community guy. He was an audio designer, so unfortunately he has no answers to that questions anyway. Pioneer is at 58 mil. Okay. Do we think we're going to reach that? Ladies and gentlemen, do we think we're going to reach that? I don't think we will. I think I'll probably reach round about 50 million-ish. I'll keep selling today as long as possible, and I'll wait. I'll put the Biscuit review after. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. What does everyone think? It doesn't feel like we're coming to the end of this, but we very much might be. Oh, I mean, that's a 943,000 credits, nearly a million credits just there in one sale. It's starting to feel good. Have a good day, Ed. Maybe Ed will take a biscuit with you. What? You're talking about... I'll give him one later. He's all right. He'll be around the corner. He was supposed to be meeting people for lunch, and he probably just came by just to wave, and then I was like, come on in! Like an idiot. Ed, watch your stream back. You can turn on your power distributor when you come to take off. Okay. Thanks. Federal gunship now is ship launch far in my budget. Brilliant. I'm just going to basically upgrade my exploration ship, to be completely honest with you. Ed, you asked for proof in a tweet on Saturday. Link to your pic of what you use at home. Awesome. I believe you. Don't worry. It's just being silly. Hello, Mike and Jordan. You love Edward C. Lewis. That's very kind of you. I love you too. Thanks everybody for being here over the weekend. It was so much fun. On a weekend when I needed it, I was feeling a little bit rough, but it was such a great time. Really, really fantastic. And now we're back, and I'm looking forward to getting going with some other stuff right now. Some other stuff in this game. Yeah, I'll be close to Pioneer. You think? Yeah. We're out here. I'm not coming out until all of my data is sold, by the way. So there. Hey, Griefed. Good to see you. Next time. What's next for the mighty Ed Lewis? Well, after I sold all this, I'm going to head out on another exploration trip, believe it or not, because I really want to tie up Exploration Elite. But it'll be much more of an intense, me playing at home, you know, watching series whilst playing at home and stuff like that, just jumping, scooping, scanning, looking for earthlights, looking for things out in a... Well, I'll have it somewhere, but I'll have a better ship as well, so I'll be able to get back a lot faster. And I'll take some AFMUs, because I've learnt from this experience to always take AMFUs. Auto field maintenance unit, sorry. Potentially another 7-hour stream. We're going to be doing more streams in the future, don't worry. That wasn't the end of the stream. I enjoyed doing it too much. It was a little stressful, Jester, but it was pretty awesome. I had an amazing time doing it. All right, well, we're up to 40 million credits now, so that means we've made 39 million. I think that's already a very reasonable amount of cash that we've made from that trip to Beagle Point. I'm satisfied already. I wonder how far this is going to go. I wonder if we're going to get more. When do you reckon the flyabout will be? It will probably be, I mean, who's available tomorrow, or do you want to do another time when more people are readily available? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? They pay well. That's a good idea, JSB. Take on passenger missions, they pay well and take you over thousands of light years. Very, very good idea. So you get an exploration data at the same time as getting cash. Might be the way to do it. Awesome. And you get to see some interesting places along the way, don't you? Brilliant. What's the farthest distance from my starting point? Matt VGM measures 65,000 light years away. I'll do further one day, but for right now, I'm satisfied with that. You think it's going to be 70 million? I don't know. It's difficult to tell. Ed, why didn't you give the Bacardi Cafe Noir a 10 on dunkability? Why did I give it a 9? I'm sorry. I'm happy with the score it got. I'm happy with the position it's in. Tomorrow, is Bo there tomorrow? Not sure. I will have to ask Bo if she'll be here tomorrow on stream or not. It's completely up to her. Corpse says, imagine doing this for 7 hours and 36 minutes like I did. Corpse, believe me, I'm already feeling it already. I kind of want to carry on doing this. I've got a lot of important stuff on this week. We've got so much going on this week that I might have to be strict with the timing today, unfortunately. But I will finish off selling this data on tomorrow's live stream if we don't make it. Oh, that's a very low number. Could that be one of the last few pages? One of the Victory Pay in the evening, some more can join us. All right. You're right. I can do that, yeah. I might even set up a mini stream from home situation. Maybe I could do it during tomorrow's live radio. That would be nice. No, it looks like it's back up to 282,000. Okay. Yeah, the Planet Coaster beta is on Wednesday, but we've got a lot of admin around that. And then it's, of course, the launch of Planet Coaster, so we're planning that too. So there's a lot going on. If you fill Bo with pennies, give a shake and Bojangles. Well, back then it was 20 a page, not 50 a page. Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, you did give it 9.5 when you could stick it for 4 minutes for sure, so no one gets a 10 on dunkability, while there are multiple other biscuits with 10 out of 10 rating. Oh, I'm sorry, Jonathan. I feel like I've betrayed you. I feel like I've betrayed Cafe Noir. The 1 minute until the biscuit review, I'm gonna have to do it, but I'm heartbroken because I want to get through selling this stuff. But I'll have to finish it off tomorrow. Oh, I'm absolutely museing my asp. There's no question about that. Shan, did Bo get a Skyrim Platinum Trophy? You'll have to ask her, but I don't think she did. She said she got a lot, but she didn't get all the way, unfortunately. Right, I'm going to sell data for another 5 more minutes, and we'll just delay the biscuit review, but I'll just make sure I get through it nice and quick. Sorry, but, you know, I know that it's an important thing, the biscuit review, to a lot of people. So I don't take it lightly. All right, I don't. I'm very appreciative of people caring about the biscuit review, so it is going to happen. All right, still selling, and it's still at a high number. This is good. This is good cash. And what did we say? Sorry, what's the next level at? Did we say? So I'm at 60% on an Explorer rank and Ranger already. It's feeling good. I'm going to keep this Asp Scout in this I almost swore, in this very station. I need to take the biscuit deliciously seriously. Have you tested it yourself? Psychopters are cool. Pioneers at 58 million. Wow. This is happening. We're getting there. The final rank is a total of 150 million approx. Is that 150 million on top of the 59 million, or is that 150 million in total just within between Pioneer and Elite? Because that's a lot of credits to reach. Look at all these first discoveries, though. See, this has started to pop up a lot more now. I seem to be getting more. I don't know how the data works. Anyway, about to buy Planet Coaster. Good for you, JSB. Is it only available for Steam at the moment? That's right, yeah, you can pick it up on Steam. It's because it uses workshop features quite integrally to the game's functionality. So, but I do recommend it. Like, it's incredible, and the workshop features make it even better. All right, so we're still selling. It's still going. Pioneer to Elite is roughly around 100 mil. Okay. 100 mil on top. Boy. All right, so that's currently double what we've done. That's some big journeys that people have been doing. Who in the chat is elite in exploration already? I want to hear from you. How long did it take you to get there? Nice to some kind of percent complete gauge. Come on, Hatch, we do, don't we? Do. What do you mean? There, look. Oh, you mean on when I'm selling? Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Not. Yeah, I get you. Griefed, Shan. You're doing a passenger mission worth 45 million. Gosh. Me too, Lagoon Hunter, Dark Avenger, Pioneer, 2% Pioneer, Commander Hatch. The Real Duck of Death's got 2 hands up in the air. You're working on it. Hoping to be elite when you return mentally. Amazing. It does feel good, doesn't it? It feels really good to be Ranger. It feels good to be Ranger, man. It feels good. Join me. Me and you in the Rangers. I like it. I'm still selling massive pages. We're about to hit 50 million credits and we're still selling. Like, I think what I'll do is I'll get to 50 and then we'll do today's Biscuit review, which is, of course, Biscuit number like 100 billion or something. We've done so many Biscuit reviews at this point. It's ridiculous. Stick around. This week, we're going to be doing Tuesday. I'm going to stream a few days this week. Might not be every day. I think we're going to skip Thursday because we've got a lot of important things on this week. And then on Friday, we'll have the Bisquiz with my dad. Walton Neil Lewis comes on and challenges me against you in the chat. It's a good day. You should come along to it, and it's awesome. I might even play some Planet Coaster Beta. Maybe I'll play the Planet Coaster Beta on Thursday. How about that? What do you reckon? Me and Drake are 25,240 are both outside. I really don't want to, Corpse. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel I can return to the service. If you kill me, you won't. I trust you. It's fine. I'll return to the service and have a look around, all right? Keep going. We're still selling. I'm still selling. What's this week's Biz Quiz about? I can't remember. Something interesting, I'm sure. Papa Lewis is back on the US of stateside. No, he lives in the United Kingdom. And he has lived here for 30 years plus. Here we go. 515,000, which will take us to 1 before 50 million, which is amazing. Children's fictional characters. Meat. Oh, with cuts of meat, we're going to do a picture round. The first ever picture round in the Biz Quiz. That's amazing. I'm excited for that. Okay, one more sale probably. 700,000 for that one. Woo. And I already did have some expiration data from previous trips I've done. So I'll go and have a look now and see. So many good first discoveries. Couple of Earth likes there. Look at that. Tasty. Over 50 million credits. I'm going to do a couple more sales. I know that I keep saying this, and it is time for the Biscuit review very soon. I want to just quickly check, see if it's updated yet. 60% still, so it hasn't caught up with me yet. Deman a small warning, plain pound drunk. You've been drinking all day that day. Which I don't recommend. I don't recommend it. Why do I sound like, well, South African apparently? Just ordered PC, amazing JSB. That's really, really cool. Thank you so much for being part of this wonderful community. One more page, and then I will have done 50 million, right? Yeah? I don't know. Mm-hmm. I really want to finish selling data, but it feels like I've got a while. It still feels like there's a while to go. There's something niggling away at me that feels like there's a way to go. So look here. Is it updated? 90% in Ranger. And it hasn't even might not have caught up yet, fully. Times to get devs to sell all data option. Apparently it's harder to do than you realise. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there for now. I will finish off selling the data tomorrow. No to sell all. Oh, I do use that favourite lookup BAN. I will. Relog edit will update. Sell yourself simulator. Sell yourself simulator. Alright. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it for here for today, and I'll finish off selling tomorrow, and then we can carry on with our epic journey, whatever that may be. But for now, look after yourselves, look after each other, be kind, grab yourself a little cup of tea yourself. I will be back in less than a minute. I'm just going to literally grab a tea as fast as I can. No time to brew even, not even leave the bag in. Sacrilegious. Right, see you in a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6 minutes to, so this is going to have to be a bit of a speed review. But yeah, I'm back here for the biscuit review. Let's have a look. So, I mean, we've got a tea. I've got the chair where nobody's sitting, so don't worry, we haven't got any guests or anything, sorry. But what I need a biscuit review spreadsheet. Here it is, here it comes. Lovely stuff. As you can see, we have the name, the appearance, the taste, texture, durability, drinkability, posting, taste, satisfaction, morousness, and a total. We did some very good biscuits over the weekend. We did a couple of them, and actually, I think they made it into the top 20 at least. What was it? I can't remember. They're very good though. I mean, the Cafe Noir was last week. That was impressive. So I have a little bit less space to play around with here because I'm using multiple screens, so I can't see what's going on. But give me just a minute. We'll work it through. Where are you? Where are you in chat? Hello, there you are. There. Perfect. Look. It's as if nothing is different. It's as if everything is the same. Oh, I've broken it. Look at that. That doesn't look right at all, does it? Oh, dear. Wait. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, no, that's... There we go. Hi there. I can't see anything that you're saying. There you go. Oh, yes. All hail for the mighty spreadsheet. All right, today's biscuits. Another Dutch experience. We have the Stroop Koeken, not a Stroop waffle, a Stroop cookie. Stroop Koeken, I'm told Koeken is cookie. So that means that it's biscuit. So Stroop biscuits. So it's like a Stroop waffle, but like a biscuity version of it, made by our friends at Jumbo, who have given us a couple of top 20s. I'm going to be honest with you. They're very, very good. The Dutch haven't got it right, haven't got it wrong so far. Every biscuit that we've reviewed has been absolutely fantastic. So, of course, you don't get any points for packaging, but if you did, it wouldn't be that great anyway. It's just oh, there's an interesting smell to these. I smell what I did not expect. Okay, and they're right. So they are waffly. You can see them there. They've got the sort of the same waffle, like what do you call it? Print on there. Nice and thick. I thought they were individual things. But you can see they're very uniform. They're very similar all the way through. So they're not, you know, incredible to look at, but they're not also terrible to look at as well. So I don't know. Let's go for appearance. A 6.2. A very gentlemanly thing. Okay, taste. Okay. Wow. That's good. So what they've done, they've taken the concept of, oh, it's very, very crummy. They've taken the concept of, God, the Dutch are getting it right every time. They've taken they're delicious. They've taken the waffle idea with the caramel in the middle, and they've wrapped 2 digestive biscuits, very well-baked biscuits around the top of it. So yes, it's crummy. Wow. They're good size. I'm not Michael Jordan. I can do what I want. Sorry, I do apologise for speaking while I'm eating. It's all part of the experience. I'm very sorry. That's a good taste. Very good. Texture, fantastic. Very good. That's fantastic. I'm up in it. I'm going back to up the taste. It's a Stroop waffle, but actually a biscuit with wrapped. I'm amazed. I did not think I was going to like this. Really good. Texture. I didn't think I was going to enjoy this as much as I have them. Durability. You see, that's where it's losing points. Meal in my beard. Durability. I'm thinking. Okay, I've got to speed things up because I've got a meeting at 2. I'm very, very sorry about this, but I've got to take this seriously. It's a 5. It's quite crummy. There's quite a lot of crumbs around me because of the digestive style biscuit, but the biscuit bake is very good, very crisp. It is a biscuit. It absolutely is a biscuit, but with just I promise you, it's 2 biscuits placed around waffle style caramelized interior. It's really good. All right, drinkability. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, and remove. Still holding up well. Double dunk. 1, 2, 3. Holding for a long time. You can see it's starting to get soggy. It's not going to collapse in, but it doesn't look. It looks a little bit like it's on edge. So I'm gonna. That was a good decision. Oh my. Oh God. Like the numbers speak for themselves. That's a must dunk. Apparently, what you're supposed to do is place it over the top of the cup of tea, and then it melts the inside of it. Avoid gym prior to biscuit review. I didn't go to the gym today. Must dunk. It's not a new number one, I don't think. It's not a new number one. Because it's scored too low in the crumbs area, and it's scored too low in the appearance. I haven't even... 64.2, so it's top 10. And that is a very, very deserving. It is, in fact, unbelievable. My science cannot be doubted. You will see why in a second, that my science is pure and it's correct. Look at that. This was disqualified. The Stroop waffles were disqualified because they're a biscuit. However, as you can see, the Stroop Koeken, because they are a biscuit, and I didn't do this on purpose, has scored the exact same score, but it is not disqualified. So you can see that if the Stroop waffle was actually a biscuit, it would have been rightfully in that place. That's amazing. My science is perfect. Don't ever question it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Well played, Koeken. Well played. Never question my science. But that's, by the way, that's a top 10 biscuit right there. Number 9, position number 9. Those slices should have made it top 5. Well, that's true. Because I'm gonna feast on another one of these almost immediately as I get downstairs. Flawless 20, thank you. Yes, biscuit RNG. Demon says he's questioning the science. How dare he? All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for me today. I will be back tomorrow on the stream to turn in some more of the data, finish off turning in the data, and yes, I've got to get to my meeting. So it's been wonderful, as usual. I love you all. Thank you again so much for coming along. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 PM GMT for more of this nonsense. Bye.